Thanks and welcome to the 6:15 with me, Kejang Henry Atimbi. Let's begin with our top stories. Standoff at the Logbaba District Hospital in Douala following the death of a set of triplets born prematurely. The triplets died of lack of incubator. Their death sparked a controversy and confrontation between the family and hospital authorities. And disgruntled workers of intestines on strike over unpaid rights after laid-off. They are reported to have obstructed work in their second protest today. And in the northwest region of the country, over 2,000 persons have already registered just within a period of 3 weeks, as revealed by Elecam officials after the opening of the electoral register in the month of January. Top stories. On our respective platforms on Canal International. The lack of incubators at the Logbaba District Hospital in Douala has led to the tragic death of a set of triplets this morning. The infants born prematurely at 6.5 months died due to the absence of an incubator or incubators in that hospital facilities. The heartbroken family has accused the hospital of negligence as the babies were transferred in cardboard boxes while waiting for appropriate treatment in another facility. Morindi was at the Logbaba District Hospital.
The presence of gendarmerie officers at Logbaba District Hospital this Thursday morning underscores the severity of the incident. With a heightened sense of tension, we spoke to several sources, including medical personnel, who confirmed that a woman arrived at the hospital around midnight, showing signs of early contractions at 6.5 months into her pregnancy. She delivered triplets prematurely, but tragically the babies could not survive due to lack of incubators. Images captured on social media show the newborns being placed in cardboard boxes to be kept warm, while they were being transferred to another hospital with incubators. Unfortunately, the triplets died during the transfer. The family, devastated by the loss, lashed out at the medical staff, demanding justice for the deaths of the infants. They expressed that the babies might have survived had the hospital been equipped with incubators, calling their death an act of negligence. Tensions escalated, resulting in some hospital workers sustaining injuries in the ensuing altercation. After closed-door meetings between the gendarmerie and hospital director and the family, it was reported that both the family and hospital officials were being questioned. At the Logbaba gendarmerie, were informed that both the family and hospital officials are being questioned. However, it proved difficult for us to meet with the mother of the deceased babies or their family members. Despite waiting for hours to get a statement from the hospital, the director refused to comment on camera. For now, the tension remains high and many continue to question the lack of incubators in hospitals, especially considering the high number of premature births. The community remains uncertain as to why such essential medical equipment is missing in this day and age.
And former workers of the Intestis Cameroon, a call center company, this Thursday staged a sit-in strike outside the company's headquarters at Tous in Yaounde, obstructing entry to the facility. They are demanding the payment of their rights after they were laid off. This is the second protest, as we are hearing from you, Beatrice
The protesters are laid-off workers of Intersys Cameroon, a call center company in Yaounde. Today morning, they came out determined to be heard. Blocking the entrance of the Bastos office, they say no one gets in or comes out of the building until they are paid their rights. Among them, seniority and others from 10 years downward.
Tout ce qu'on demande, c'est de rentrer en possession de nos droits.
The other 82 workers are clear. They do not want to sign the 2 years contract with the new company without having what they are due. They don't want to carry the old into the new. Pay us, then we enter into the new agreement with the company, they cry out loud.
J'ai dit payer mes droits, on négocie le nouveau contrat pour la nouvelle entreprise.
In line with the law, they've been to the Labour Inspection, Ministry of Labour and Social Security, who referred them back to the Labour Office. After discussions, they concluded on 45 days to solve the matters. 3 months later, no solution.
Ne nous dit rien de concret, ne nous promet rien du tout.
These workers are claiming over 300 million CFA francs for a peaceful separation.
300 millions par là.
Amount, they say, they have their ears, voice, back to pay for.
Les oreilles, ceux qui ont le mal de dos, ceux qui ont le mal des nerfs, ceux qui ont la voix cassée.
While some of their colleagues have gone for the new proposal and are working, these others want to dare elsewhere. And this time around, they're ready for all. The 10th District Police Station, like the Bastos Gendarmerie, arrived at the scene and seeing it is peaceful and does not disturb circulation of passers-by, they left. The officials of Labour Inspection Office, like Center, Regional Delegation of Labour and Social Security, were also present.
We swing over to the Northwest region, where over 2,000 persons have registered already, just within the period of 3 weeks following the opening of the electoral register for the year 2025. In a consultation meeting with stakeholders, the president of Elections Cameroon actually pushed for more registration, and as he said, the electorate can be called. A West Chief Correspondent Annie Collins.
The year 2025 being an electoral one, over 2,300 persons have already registered on electoral roll in the Northwest region. The figures have been disclosed by the regional delegates of ELECAM during a consultation meeting with stakeholders in Bamenda on Wednesday, January 22.
This target is 45,000 new electors to be enrolled in Northwest in the year 2025. To ensure that we are in line and prepared to do this work, in the month of December, decisions establishing joint commissions were all signed, creating joint commission charged with the revision of the electoral register and distribution of voters' cards in all the 34 subdivisions of the region.
Chaired by the president of Elections Cameroon, the meeting drummed up strategies to beef up the registration process to attain the 45,000 voter target, which doubles the 26,000 of last year.
I thought this issue was supposed to be discussed at the level of the subdivision first. We have the meeting at the level of subdivision with the branch head, and we discuss it and we agree. Then we now take it to the...
We should not underestimate the penetration of the evil. We are sitting in this hall with them. Let's not fool ourselves. We are sitting in the audience with them. There are people who have come here for mission for them. There are certain sensitive information that we should not let out.
From the discussion, it was an elated visiting ELECAM delegation that left Bamenda.
We hope to carry this very message to other areas where we don't have identification codes to make sure that the citizens know that it is important to come and register so that their vote counts. We have also problem with our kids that are not really functioning well, and I assure the stakeholders that in a short while our new kids will be on field to alleviate these difficulties.
Being the stakeholders, ELECAM branch heads, political party representatives, and the civil society as a whole have been called upon to encourage voter registration because the registers will be closed as soon as the elections are convened.
And the newly appointed Deputy Coordinator of the National Disarmament, Demobilization and the Reintegration Committee has been urged to create an impact in the lives of ex-Boko Haram and separatist fighters in crisis region. And taking over functions on January 22 in Yaounde, the National Coordinator, Fayengo Francis, called on frank collaboration with his deputy to serve the purpose of the job. Here is an excerpt of the newly appointed Deputy Secretary or Deputy Coordinator of the NDDR Center, Alain Guy Aurien.
I would like to say that I am particularly honored to be installed DDRC, and I know that with in the coordination of the national coordinator, we are sure that we will carry our mission with success.
Well, that was the Deputy Alain Guy Aline talking there to our reporter Haizinchia. And UNICEF has convened the first major gathering for the year 2025 in Douala, focusing on the alarming rate or number of zero dose in children in Cameroon. Now, the conclave highlighted the challenges faced as well as the strategies to boost immunization coverage in a country where over 1.9 million children need our humanitarian assistance. Sherifa Saleh was there.
In 2021, Cameroon recorded an estimated 149,133 zero-dose children, with the southwest and northwest regions bearing the highest rates of unvaccinated children at 31% and 24% respectively. Addressing this crisis, UNICEF organized a landmark gathering under the theme Reaching Zero-Dose Children, Challenges and Strategies for Immunization Coverage in Cameroon.
These children are vulnerable, and we can see by statistics that when we have a case of disease which is preventable by vaccines, most of them, almost half of them, have never been vaccinated.
This gathering was marked by the presence of representatives from the Ministry of Public Health and field epidemiologists to discuss the current state of immunization, challenges faced, and potential strategies for improvement.
Out of Douala, we have 15. So some of those diseases are hard to reach areas. And I think if I had to cite a few, you have the whole health district of Manoka, which is in the islands. So you see, before you get to the population there, you need to use flying boats or like.
UNICEF emphasized that its immunization work is guided by its strategic plan and health strategy, aiming to ensure that children, adolescents, and women have access to quality vaccination services as part of comprehensive primary health care.
In our strategy, we want to reach children from 2020, meaning 5 cohort births from now. And if we consider all those 5 cohorts, we have almost 1 million children under-vaccinated or zero dose to catch. And this is the challenge we are having.
With 1.9 million children in need of humanitarian aid across 9 of Cameroon's 10 regions, the organization stressed the importance of targeted efforts to close the immunization gap and protect vulnerable populations from preventable diseases.
Well, thanks very much, Sherifa Saleh. Now we talk youth entrepreneurship, as Cameroon's first daughter, Brenda Beer, has commissioned a new ambitious program, that is the Brie Cosmetics. In fact, that took place in Yaounde. In fact, this is just a way of encouraging the young people in entrepreneurship. Beatrice Ngamo was there.
The inauguration ribbon was cut by no other but the Chief Executive Officer herself, Brenda Beer, thus opening the doors of Brie Cosmetics, a reference in terms of high-end cosmetic products in Cameroon, covering skincare, makeup, perfumes, and more. Demonstration of our commitment to promote excellence.
Very happy with how it turned out. I wanted to just share my ideas of like beauty and just like make like skincare accessible for everybody. Like, yeah, to come to the shop, you know, get some skincare. And skincare is very important. I'm just gonna say that, and just to come and just like, you know, test out our products. You know, they won't regret it.
A contribution to the expansion of the beauty sector in the country. Initiative is part of the trend where consumers are looking for cosmetic products of high performance and environmental friendly.
We have a young lady, we take the initiative to propose us quality products, and we just want to encourage them, and we will stand behind her to help her grow.
Many of her mothers were part of the opening to encourage her in the line of business.
Today I'm very happy because it's the good, nice day.
The Minister of State, Secretary General of the Presidency of the Republic, Ferdinand Gongo, graced the occasion. Governor of the Central Region, Nasiri Paul-Bian, family, friends, especially the youths, were present.
Un encouragement pour nous, la jeunesse, qui sont intéressés par l'entrepreneuriat.
Cheers to other youths who want to dare into youth entrepreneurship and are afraid or not very certain.
And it must be in a new. Here is Interrogator Divine Ramsey Jr. with update.
Earlier this month, the presidency announced a 560 million CFA francs grant to support the Elite 1 and Elite 2 leagues. While initially seen as a lifeline for the struggling championships, the situation has quickly soured. The Minister of Sports imposed strict conditions, including a 72-hour deadline for clubs to submit financial reports, and then proceeded with a move to control 2/3 of the subsidy, a decision which some observers have termed interference. And then going forward, the conflict escalated even further when the government took control of an additional 350 million CFA francs originally meant for stadium rentals and referee fees, another move that has further undermined the autonomy of the Cameroon Football Federation. This power struggle is not, however, new. Tensions over financial independence and governance have simmered for years. Now, Fecafoot faces a tough choice: accept the new terms and lose autonomy, or reject them and risk crucial funding. With the future of Cameroonian football at stake, pundits are proposing urgent dialogue as a means of resolving the conflict and restoring trust in the country's sports governance.
Well, thank you, Divine, throwing the cuttings for this edition of the 6:15 with me, Klejang Henry Atimbe, in which you got information that the lack of incubator at the Logbaba District Hospital actually led to the tragic death of a set of triplets. This day. Le debrief de l'actualité from our liaison office in Yaounde. Goodbye.